Good to be in the house of the Lord. Yeah, I've been a crybaby all day. And Brother Jamie gets up here and talks about getting on the wrong song, kept going, and God blessed him with it. Let me tell you what I done today. I didn't get to plant in the garden lettuce enough to have lettuce big enough to eat. But I've got plenty of it. And I've been starving to death, kind of craving. You get them cravings for wilted lettuce and onion. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I raised on that soup beans, I'm telling you. And I got a craving for lettuce and onions. And it's awful far to drive 20 miles when you got to be saving, for lettuce. And I kind of battled with that a little bit. I go, boy, I had craving so bad, this, that, and that. And it was strong. Now listen to this. Went all the way to Walmart to get lettuce. Didn't get lettuce. I got down there in the aisle, Helen and Tracy went down through an aisle there. And I seen that elderly lady, she was in front of us. She was kind of humped over and on there. And she said, I apologize, I'm sorry. She said, I'm an old woman. And it, boy, I tell you what, that compassionate spirit of mine hit me right in the heart. And I walked up to her and I hugged her. Now listen, she knew I was coming. She knew, just in a few steps, she knew that I was on the way. And I walked up and I reached out and I hugged her. I said, there's nothing wrong with being old. And I started talking to her. And she said, I said, I go to church tonight. What's your name? And I want this. I'm going to stand in and let you know me. And she said, my husband has cancer. He's on a feed tube. She said he can't eat without that feed tube, and it's going up into his brain. And I said, does she know the Lord? Does he know the Lord? And she goes, no, that's the hurtful thing about it. She said, he don't know the Lord. I've tried and tried. She don't know. And I sat there and, boy, my heart just fell out. I'm telling you. And I told her, I said, her name is Emmy. Husband's name's Jerome Clark. And I told her I'd stand in line for her tonight at service. I said, we're going to pray for you and your husband tonight. That God will move upon me that contrite and broken heart before it's too late. And she was no gray-haired lady. She was presentable. She didn't look like the world. But my heart went out to her that she thought she was in the way. And that really bothered me. And I moved up on her. And then, like I said, she knew what I was going to, and I hugged her. But you know what? I know why I went to Walmart. It wasn't for the lettuce. I forgot all about the lettuce, and I started praising Jesus. And I started thanking him because he sent me there, and she told me, she said, brother, she said, I want to tell you something other. She said, oh, I needed that. I told her, I said, you trust in Jesus. Don't you give up. You lift him up. And what'd she say, Helen? Oh, you don't know how bad I needed that. See, I didn't go after lettuce. God knows all things, and sometimes it may be foolish, but he sent me down there just to talk with her, Brother Larry, just to lift her up. And it just broke my heart, and that's what I want to do today, anoint me with oil for her and her husband. That cancer, whatever, if the Lord's going to take him out of here with cancer, let him be a saved soul. A lot of people ask for prayer, and that's good and fine. But you know what? I pray for the soul. This old flesh body, he's going to go back to the dust which it came anyhow. But you know what? This soul's going to live on one place or the other. And I'm going to lay this down, and I want you to anoint me and pray in the name of Jesus tonight that he will touch her husband, that he will lift her up and give her courage to go on. Listen, it's not awful to get old. You just got to realize your body. I can't judge things. I take steps sometime and almost stick my nose in the dirt because I can't judge things like I used to. But you know what? I was talking earlier to him. That's part of taking up your cross and going on. That flesh body's going to wear out, and you're going to get older with it. But go on. That don't mean you should quit, loving Jesus and praising him and cleaning up and doing what you need to do. That's all part of it. Because sometimes, I tell you, I got out in the old garden and sometimes I stumble over a box and it caught on something else and I almost fell down in spite of myself. And you get up and Helen was laughing at me. I said, I don't want you anymore. Keep from getting hurt. Devil tries to destroy me every time I turn around. I start to step up on the porch, and so help me if I didn't catch my toe. I didn't step high enough, and I run almost to the living room door trying to get stopped. Trying to hit it. But those things happen. Do I get frustrated sometimes? I go, oh, Lord, but that's part of getting older. It's part of the territory. And you don't understand it at a young age. I didn't either. When Dad and Mom kind of feeble, you don't understand that. But I want you to lay hands on me, anoint me, and pray for those. They have a need.